Guys, I don't know what to do. I've been here for years, and nothing's changed, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm hearing voices, and if I go out that door, something will happen, and then I'll die again, and I'll end up back here with this stupid monitor, but nothing comes on. Show me a cat video or something, come on! Yo, what's up guys, Rockon Gameplay here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're back in the game, Stanley Parable. Now, it's been a while since we played this game, and, yeah, stuff happened in the last game. I don't even remember what happened, but I know it was weird, and stuff happened, right? So I know there are like a few more endings, and we're gonna do like 2 for this video. And so yeah, before I get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me in the comments below what you play, especially if you're new to the channel, and tell me what you think of this game. And yeah, let's do this. Alright guys, this place look familiar? It should. This is where we entered the red room, and so, and also it's where I got that fake call. So yeah, so we're gonna go over there, and we entered the red room that time, but there's a blue one, and we're gonna go to that one.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But I like the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I like the blue one.
I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, look at that. There's a red, he's so desperate. There's the blue one.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
I doubt it.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Oh, you wrote it for me.
Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
What's over there?
Trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
It looks like crap. I'm just gonna go through this door. Screw you!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'll give it a 2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Okay. How did someone do it in 2 seconds? Okay. Keep going. Oh, okay. Stanley, this is you. I took 7 hours. What the freak? Oh, maybe you shouldn't have made a stupid game, narrator.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes, I will give it a 4.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Ooh,
Perfect.
okay.
Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
So why
hours?
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm not
Be
playing it
sure
for
to keep
4
notes
hours.
on your experience.
I got stuff to do. Okay. Kelvin! Why does he want to go to the fire anyway, right? What is the message of the game? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! No, I don't know how long I can keep doing this. This is so dumb. How did you stop crawling towards the fire? It's not helping anyone. Ah! Alright, bye, Timmy.
You heartless. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Don't make a boring game. How about that?
I'm out. I'm
Get
done.
turned.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Well, bye,
hey,
guys.
Since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? And I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh, are you now? In Minecraft?
This will go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Dude, I've built better houses, okay? I've played this game before, and I've built better, okay? What you've done here is just something like a toddler could do in like a second. Give me the tour.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
What?
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
We're going mining? Okay. I could do that better.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Yeah, this starts. Well, we got some coal right here. We can make one. You got a pickaxe? You got a pickaxe? Yeah, because you're bad at this game.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I heard a zombie. Let's What happened? Did they get us? Oh my gosh.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be?
This
I
is
can't
Portal.
figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I got a mug. Like from the game. Oops. Yep, that's in the game too. All this is in the game. I thought I broke that for a second. I've played Portal. It's really fun.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think, guys. Yeah, I've done this. This is like the first puzzle of the game.
Genius.
Yeah, you're not one.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
What?
You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Okay. Alright. Oh, there's something down there. Well, screw you, man! What's down here? Oh. Okay, I'd like to come back. This is scary. What is this? Okay. Oh, crap! I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I'm not dead, I think. Hello? Anyone? I'm all alone. I'd rather have that narrator guy. 4, 2, 3. What the heck? Light! There's light in this place. It's nice. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, that's new. 427! That's Stanley's office. Is this a beta? Was this a beta or something? Like, this is what the game was going to be? Nothing's happening. Okay. I'm a little worried, guys. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. So, was that an ending? That was an ending. Alright guys, we're back at the place where he tricked me about me having a wife, which I don't in the game and in real life. The reason why is because reasons. So yeah, so we're gonna go in here because there's another ending in there, and this time we are not gonna answer the phone, but we're here anyway, so we're gonna do something else.
That's her, Stan.
Yep, okay.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. Oh no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yep. I wonder who I'm gonna call.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That's a lie!
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Why?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
He knows I'm a real person.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practicing!
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
What the...
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Did I break the game? Like, these weren't here before, and there are signs all over the place. Okay. What? They fenced it up. I can't fall out. Oh, I can get over here. Dang it.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character
You can't jump.
halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No kidding. You messed it up in there. This is the only way I can go, so I'm just gonna follow it for now. Everything looking good. Nothing looks broken. Still can't get my freaking drink.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
But I already am. I'm doing this because I need to.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, He entered the door on his left.
You can't stop me! I have choices!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're
I'm
not too
breaking
late.
the game! Okay. There's nothing's happening. Wait.
Oh. Ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility
I'm
forever.
breaking the game! Oh my gosh! There's stairs in here. That wasn't there before.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Oh my god!
No, I have
the
to.
world is
I have to shut the
corrupted!
game down. I have to.
Oh.
I have to.
Well, see you guys later.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
What's that beeping?
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I'm not
He
Stanley.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Okay.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
I already
it would have been
it.
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let me go back through here.
No!
I'm breaking the game again!
Okay, hurry.
Oh. What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh, it wants me to go to the
means
left.
Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's go through the door on the left, see what happens. I'm gonna play along, unless there's another one. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. I can't go
Coming to a
downstairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't go downstairs. It won't let me. Oh, what?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Okay.
Night Shark 115.
Okay.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 114. Nothing's happening. Open the door!
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver. Right there on the wall.
I must have said it wrong. Night Shark 115. It still didn't work.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Oh, I did the first time.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't speak, dude.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
I
You could have
did,
done
and
whatever
then
the
the whole
hell
place
you
got
wanted over
destroyed.
there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Nothing satisfies this guy.
When Stanley came to
Oh
a
my
set of
gosh.
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's Stanley! He looks ugly.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Wait, am I
Stanley,
playing as
please.
me?
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Thank you for playing the Stanley
Can
Parable.
you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Oh my gosh!
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
He
It
realizes
cannot
that
exist
he
without you. Do you
needs me
understand
in order to
Whatever choice you make
for
is
the
just fine.
story to
We're both correct. You
continue.
cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
Why'd you ever
I knew
say that
this.
to me, you
The story needs
dude?
it.
Why'd you ever say that to me?
You hear me?
You could have said that to me and everything would have been
You're
fine.
listening to
Probably
this?
not.
Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Can
Need
you?
Time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
There he is, just Stanley down there. I can't escape! Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. That's gonna do it for the Stanley Parable. I don't know if there's anything else. If there is anything else, please tell me in the comments below. Please. I want to keep playing this game. If there's nothing else. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments below what you play, especially if you're new to the channel. And tell me in the comments below what you think of this game. And I'm just gonna be in here, waiting for the sweet sound of freedom. Yeah. Wow. Why are you still here? Okay, just cut to the outro, come on!